As we turn the corner to a more normal life, it's important to remember almost 7,000 lives have been lost to COVID-19 across our state. Good evening. I'm Charles Benson.
And I'm Carol Meekins. The family of an Oak Creek man who died last week from COVID-19 is frustrated that restrictions are being eased while people are still dying from the virus. Ben Jordan shares their desperate plea.
Parents, and this is John here.
Just a few weeks ago, Dale Gross-Kawitz learned his younger brother John tested positive for coronavirus and needed to be hospitalized.
He says, if I have to go on a ventilator, I said, yeah, go ahead. And that was the last I talked to him.
What did you tell him?
Just get better. And he never did.
Dale's gathering pictures full of memories to be displayed at John's funeral. A father of two who loved nothing more than spending time with his young granddaughter, gone at 61 years old.
It hurt, because that's my only brother, too. It was tough. And he loved to talk. He would just talk and talk and talk and talk, and I just missed that.
While Dale says he's fully vaccinated, he acknowledges his brother John was not.
He wanted to, but he was in the hospital like 6 weeks before that for cellulitis, and they said they couldn't give it to him in the hospital at that time. So he went back home and he was getting better on his cellulitis, and he was gonna get the shot, and he just didn't get around to it.
What do you think your brother would tell people about getting vaccinated?
He would tell them to, he would.
Dale says the most frustrating part of losing his brother is seeing efforts to limit the spread of coronavirus, like mask mandates and capacity limits, go away, while families like his suffer through unimaginable pain.
I just think it's too early to go back to normal. Not until we get 70 or 80% people vaccinated.
According to the state, 37% of people living in Milwaukee County are fully vaccinated.
I can understand why people who have lost a loved one would feel very frightened about this scenario, because it is a big change from what we have been used to.
UW Health's Medical Director of Infection Prevention, Dr. Nasia Safdar, says vaccination rates are a key part of the equation for justifying the sudden shift back to normalcy. But she says low coronavirus case counts and warm weather are also important factors to lifting restrictions.
All of those things are happening, but it's a very fluid situation. So just because that's the case today, it doesn't mean that's going to be the case a month from now.
As many people prepare to return to their pre-pandemic lives, Dale knows his life will never be the same without his brother. What would your message be to those who are ready to get back to their regular lives?
Please get vaccinated, just please. You don't want to lose somebody to that. You just don't. And people say, oh, pre-existing conditions. No, if he didn't get COVID, he'd still be walking around. He would be.
Reporting in West Allis, Ben Jordan, TMJ4 News.